What if Cinderella became a K-pop trainee?
60,000 people, one stage, and a girl in a crystal mask who was about to break the entire K-pop industry in half. The judges couldn't breathe. The internet was already crashing, but here's what nobody in that arena knew. 6 hours before this moment, Ella had lived inside Starlight Entertainment since she was 12 years old, not as a trainee, not as a star, as the girl who cleaned up after them. Her stepmother, Madame Voss, was the agency's CEO, a woman who smiled for cameras and turned to ice the moment they stopped rolling. Her stepsisters, the chart-topping duo known as Double V, were the agency's golden ticket: magazine covers, fan chants, world tours, and Ella? Ella was the ghost in the hallway that nobody even bothered to look at. But every night when the lights went dark and the security cameras switched off, Ella had a secret. She danced alone in the dark. For 4 years, she had memorized every choreography, every technique, every move the top trainees practiced during the day. She learned by watching. She perfected by repeating 1,000 nights, 1,000 invisible rehearsals. And here's what even Ella didn't fully understand yet. She wasn't just copying them. She was better, far better. The mirror knew it, but mirrors don't talk. Then came the announcement that shattered Ella's world and rebuilt it. Prince Records, the most powerful label on the planet, was holding an open audition. One spot, one contract. The winner would debut as a global solo artist. Every trainee in the country lost their minds. Madame Voss immediately registered Double V and locked the practice rooms for their exclusive use. That evening, Ella stood in her stepmother's office doorway, her voice barely a whisper. "Could I maybe audition too?" Madame Voss didn't even look up. She just laughed, a cold, short, ugly laugh. Then she pointed to the hallway and said, "Stage 3 needs mopping before morning. That's your audition." That night, something happened that no algorithm could predict and no logic could explain. As Ella sat alone in Studio B, the air changed. A silver glow pulsed from the mirror, and a woman stepped out of it. Silver hair down to her waist, eyes like 2 crescent moons. She moved like music had a body. She said her name was Luna, and she said something that hit Ella like a thunderbolt. "I have watched you dance alone in this room for 3 years, and I need you to hear this. You are not invisible. You are a supernova that this world has been waiting for. And tonight, the world finally gets to see you." Luna snapped her fingers and reality bent. Ella's cleaning uniform dissolved into light and reformed as a holographic stage outfit that shimmered like liquid starlight. Her worn-out sneakers cracked apart and reassembled into crystal boots that pulsed with every heartbeat. A mask, silver, elegant, impossible, materialized over her eyes. But Luna wasn't finished. She placed her hand over Ella's heart, and suddenly every stolen hour, every secret rehearsal, every tear on that practice room floor, it all fused together like a diamond being forged under pressure. Ella didn't just feel ready, she felt unstoppable. But then Luna's voice turned serious. "Listen carefully. At midnight, it all disappears. The outfit, the boots, the mask, everything. You get one performance, one. Make it the performance of a lifetime." The arena was packed. 200 of the world's elite trainees, and every single one of them was hungry. Double V performed first. Sharp, polished, predictable, the crowd clapped, the judges nodded, and then the lights went out. A single spotlight hit center stage, and she walked in. No name on the entry list, no agency logo, just a girl in a crystal mask. The judges frowned, security almost stopped her, but then the beat dropped, and Ella danced like the floor was on fire and she was the only one who could put it out. It wasn't choreography, it was a confession. Every lonely night, every cruel word, every dream she was told was too big for someone like her, she poured all of it into 3 minutes of pure, raw, breathtaking movement. The arena went silent. Then it exploded. And backstage, Double V stood frozen because they recognized that spin, that exact move, the one Ella practiced at 2 a.m. when she thought nobody was watching. Someone had been watching, all along. They just never told her. The judges were on their feet, every single one. The prince himself stepped down from the panel, something he had never done before. He walked toward her. That was, "Who are you?" But Ella felt it, a tingle in her fingertips, a crack forming on her mask. Her eyes darted to the clock on the arena wall, 11:59. She ran through the backstage maze, past screaming fans reaching for her, through the emergency exit. She ran like Cinderella herself, and as the clock struck 12, the magic shattered. The outfit dissolved into dust. The mask cracked and fell. The crystal boots flickered and vanished, all except one single crystal boot sitting on the cold backstage stairs, glowing softly in the dark. By morning, the world had lost its mind. Crystal Mask Girl was the #1 trend in every country on Earth. The prince made an announcement. He would find her. He traveled to every agency, every studio, every stage in the city, and then he arrived at Starlight Entertainment. Madame Voss nearly tripped over herself pushing Double V forward. They tried the crystal boot. It didn't fit, not even close. And then the prince noticed her in the back of the hallway, mop in hand, eyes on the floor. "Can I maybe try?" Ella whispered. The boot didn't just fit, it glowed, brighter than the stage lights, brighter than a supernova. Ella didn't need a magic outfit to debut, she never did. She just needed someone to finally see her. Today, she performs for millions, not behind a mask, as herself. And every night, right before the lights hit, she whispers the same 5 words for every girl who danced alone in the dark. What if your secret talent is the one the world has been waiting for? But what happens when Double V decides to get revenge? That's a story for next time.